Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't filmed for a few weeks just because I've been quite unwell. So this is my unstuffing my week 5 of January. So haven't actually spent much of this money because again I've just been recovering from being unwell. So got £55 here, which is what I stuffed into my purse. And this is basically going to go into my Sink to Save binder. Now I've only got one challenge left in here to finish. I did take a couple out because they were just going to take far too long, and I needed to get this binder finished because yeah, I need to utilise the money for a new laptop and also for my weekly purse money for February. So this won't be obviously going into my sinking funds at the moment just because the money's needed elsewhere. So I've got £25 left on this one. So I'm just going to cross off the remaining. This might be a bit boring for people just because it's obviously the last challenge, but I just need to get it finished and get the money where it needs to go. So and then I've also got £25 on the ice cream van as well. So just going to stick these on. And then that'll be Dingley Dollars complete as well. So that's the £50 going into Dingley Dollars, and that is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, £200. So that is Dingley Dollars completed. And I've got a £5 left. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pop that into my Clear the Line, because I've got 3 £1 placeholders sitting in here. So I'm going to take them out and I'll just round it up like that. So we are now going to empty this Sink to Save binder. Take all the money out of it. And we'll come back and we'll take the challenges out later on. Because I'll need to decide what new challenges I'm going to put into here. But yeah, obviously the budget will be changing soon because the big debt is almost paid off. I still have a couple smaller debts, but the big debt is going to be paid off. So let's just sort out these notes. And then we'll get all this money counted up and we'll organise what's what. So, what, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 60, 200, 20, 300, 20, 60, 80, 400, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 680, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 830, 840, 850, 860, 870, 880, 890, £900. So we basically need to sort out our weekly money. So so that is £65 a week for 4 weeks. And I'm pretty sure February is just a 4-week month, but I will double check. But at the moment we'll just stuff the 4 weeks just now. So So we normally stuff £10 a week from our purse money. So I'm just gonna use this to do the $2026 challenge. Because I want to be doing this every single week. So our 52-week Mega Saver gets 10. So we will pop that there for now, and then we will pop this money into the purse. So I'm just going to pop 10 into spending. Just pop the 20 into household, although it's 10 for household and 10 for toiletries, but since I'm short on 10s, I'll just stick a 20 in, it doesn't matter. 20 for travel. That'll just be in case I've got to get any taxis, and 5 for miscellaneous. And I'll stick a 20 in for my windows because I'll be due a couple of times because I've missed them. So what have I got left? 60 to 100, 20, 40, 60 to 200, 40, 60, 80, 300. So exactly 420, so that's fine. That covers the laptop that I had to purchase, so that needs to go back to the bank. So we'll put that aside, so we have got some money left, which I think I'm going to put into my annual challenges, just because obviously I want to get these bulked up. So don't normally put money from challenges into challenges, but eventually this will feed into like sinking funds in 2027. So yeah, just pop this in. If I can get these smaller ones done, that's kind of a bit of a load off, because I don't need to worry about getting them done later in the month, because I don't think I'll have much spare money for these annuals, just the way that the month's going to fall. And then, of course, Bailey's got to go and get his teeth done, which is going to be a big expense. I will be able to claim it back on my insurance. However, the likelihood is that I'm going to need to pay up front first, which will probably mean that I'm going to be taking this money and borrowing it and then replacing it when I get paid back from the insurance. So, yeah. Things happen, as you know. Not always for the best, but they do happen, so I'm just going to use the regular bog standard rolling match dice for February. So we've got purple, purple, pink. So pink, purple, purple. So that is going to be £20. Then pink, pink, and pink. So we got one match. So oh, that's a different pink than what I thought it was, but it's fine. So that gets 25 into the annual rolling match, which is grand. Sorry, into the monthly rolling match rather. What have we got left? A few fives. So nine, Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll cross off the 10 and 5 and I'll leave the 8 and 4 just now. And put 15 into here. Okay, and then we've got the RB Plans monthly scratch off. I'll come back, I'll pick up on January once I've got my big debt payment paid off. So that's a 1 and a 12. So I reckon we'll just cross these both off and just put 15 in, and then we'll sort it out when the time comes. Right, so what else do I have to do in here? Okay, so we've got February, so we'll put 20 into this. I'm not entirely sure that we'll get this one finished, but we'll just see how far we get with it. So that's us. So for the month of February, we've got February to finish. We've got obviously we're 52-week Mega Saver. We've got our Aquarius scratch off and our RB Plans monthly scratch off. That's not too bad. So that is all for us for today, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.